All right, day 27. Come on, you're almost there.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep pushing you over the edge to get you over the finish line.
Not over the edge of the cliff.
No, but the key, we want to make sure we don't neglect to say this. When we're talking about the fortune of the follow-up, right? This is key because just like every relationship, this is what it's about. You're talking to a person.
Yeah.
You're not trying to sell dog food to a dog and just force it to eat, right?
Yeah.
Come on. You're talking to a person. The person needs to be nurtured. The relationship needs to be nurtured. Like any relationship that's a winning, that's going to flourish, that's going to be awesome, that you have the person's back and they've got yours. And like a marriage, you don't just go, hey, on the days that you feel like I want to hang and I want to do this, and the other days I'm going to go hang out with that person, and then you're like, that's not a marriage, right? The same thing in this process. We want you to understand that principle and hold on to it through the whole way.
And the same is true for kind of like for working out. If you want to get fit, you don't just work out in January. Like we see a lot of marketers who will just, or people who, you know, do ads and do stuff, they'll do it in the beginning of the year and then it's just quiet. You don't hear from them again until either the end of the year when they do another campaign or the beginning of next year.
You're like,
and it's like if you were to want to get in shape and hit your nutrition goals, but you only worked out in January and then you just camped out on the couch the rest of the year.
Netflix.
Dude, what do you think you're gonna look like come next January? You know, so that's why this fortune follow-up system, it's about you nurture them the entire year. Yes, you might have certain campaigns, but you tie those in. Then instead of like when you're batch filming for a month, you're like, hey, this month we're gonna do this campaign. That's why we would recommend mapping it out for the year, but then you have your batch film days. And then you know that, hey, this month we're gonna film a bunch of videos about this. Like we have our entire year mapped out. We know exactly what we're talking about each month, the topics. And even if it changes or if something comes up, you can tweak it. But it's nice to know that, hey, this is when we have this campaign, this topic. But it's just you're nurturing that relationship all year long with these emails. And so today is going to be about taking those, what we showed you yesterday about creating those emails. Now I'm going to do another Loom video, screen capture video, where I'm going to show you how easy it is to take what you've designed for emails and put them into your social posts. So stay with us. I'll be with you on the screen capture. Okay, going to show you how to take email content that I produce here in chat and turn it into social media content as well. And why do we use chat? So we've tested different AIs, and oh gosh, Claude is great for certain things, Victor's great for certain things, Gemini is great for certain things, but what we found is we love the way chat creates copy. And our theory here is that it's more built for consumer facing. And so it really has that like consumer back and forth really dialed in, whereas both our other two for us is Victor and Claude. They're really analytical. They're really, it doesn't land as well. So if you're wanting good copy, at least what we found is that chat is the way to go. Okay, so we have this email. It's about, hey, we have 3 spots left at the end of the month. I haven't checked it, but it knows our tone. But you can take this, and then again with emails, don't over design them. Don't go crazy. Keep it just plain text. Easy to skim. They should be able to easily skim it. Anyways, okay, so then you can take this, copy this. So here's our email. And then we can say to chat, and I'm just gonna use voice dictation. It's not always perfect, but I love it, and I don't have to text or type. Okay, can you take this email? This email is great. Can you now create, I want to film an Instagram reel. I also want to repurpose it for a YouTube short. And so I want a good hook, a solid hook that's going to get people to stop scrolling. And not too short. We want it punchy. We want it a little bit funny, maybe a little cheeky, and a good CTA at the end. So that's where, I'm gonna stop that. So that's where I would start. I'm gonna get rid of that, send that. Then the cool thing is, boom, then I would go and I'd put this into the captions app. I will put a link in the description. It's my favorite app for teleprompters. We use it for clients, we use it for us. You just pop this in and you just have it on your phone and it's a teleprompter. Boop, boop, boop. You can adjust the speed It's great for knocking out a bunch of content. So here it is, nothing cray-cray. The awesome thing is, okay, now I want to create a carousel on brand with our brand, Maverick. Put this into a carousel, please, for Instagram. We want it sized for portrait, please. So here it is. It'll put this, it'll let you work with the copy first. Then you just go, okay, now can you generate the images, please? I want it to be very scroll stopping, very clean, minimal, not a bunch of design, just really clean, really eye-catching. So what it's gonna do is gonna put all of them here. This is the one thing I wish it didn't do, but as of filming this on August 17th, 2026, this is how it still does it. So it's gonna put all of these slides into one image, and then you're gonna have to go down here and say, okay, this is great. In a way, it's kind of good because it just creates everything, and then you can be like, okay, maybe tweak some things. One thing to be cautious on, the more I found, the more you tweak and edit at least in chat, is it gets weird. Try to nail it the first time. So if you have specifics, like I didn't get super specific with the design, get really specific on that first prompt. And then what's gonna have to happen is you're gonna have to say, okay, this is great, now create image one by itself, keep it the Instagram profile size, and then create image 2, create image 3, create image 4. It's kind of a pain in the butt, I will say that, but this is a great way to see all of them quickly, and then you just go through one by one. So carousels are really powerful. All right, guys, and it's not on brand. You have to, even though I started a new chat, which is not great. I should have kept it in our thread, but you can just upload and be like, hey, because that M is not our logo. So just make sure to check, and then just upload and be like, hey, this is our logo, please replace it. Or ideally you have uploaded it first before that. So happy posting, and enjoy all of the stuff that we have available at our fingertips now.